Aloha from Kuwait, featuring Vahi, BET, Kaleo, Miss Hawaii 2008, the Brada's Tony Silva, and our Hawaii troops serving in Kuwait.
When we come back, we'll show you where our soldiers are stationed and their mission abroad. Don't go away.
Family Aloha, I'm doing good. I'll be home soon. I hope you guys are doing good.
In 2008, Hawaii's 29th Infantry Brigade Combat Team, also known as the Lava Brigade, was deployed to Kuwait to provide security forces and base support operations in Kuwait, as well as convoy operations in both Kuwait and Iraq. The 29th Brigade is made up of soldiers from both the Army National Guard and the Army Reserve. Currently, there are approximately 2,000 soldiers from Hawaii serving in Kuwait at 5 bases. Camp Arf John is home to the brigade headquarters.
This is our second deployment now, and we have 84% of the brigade that's here now that was on the last deployment about 3 years ago. It puts a strain on the families. We leave our spouses at home, and we haven't trained them to be a single parent while we're gone for a year. And in our mind, in the mind of the soldiers, it's those that we've left behind that are the real heroes.
Camp Buring is home to the 1st Squadron of the 299th Cavalry.
My unit encompasses soldiers from all the major islands, Hawaii, Maui, the Big Island, and Oahu. We also have fillers from Ohio, from Guam. We actually have almost a platoon's worth of guys from Guam. We have roughly 600 plus soldiers within our squadron.
Camp Patriot is home to the 1st Battalion 487th Field Artillery.
My unit has a security mission here in Kuwait, and part of that is we maintain relationships with the Kuwait military. I grew up in Waianae, so I guess it would be like being in Waianae during the summer, but there's no greenery. It's all sand, maybe being at the beach on a very hot day. But it's really, really nice, and the people are really nice. So.
LSA, or Life Support Area, is home to the 29th BSB, Brigade Support Battalion.
Well, the camp cell manages several functions, all of them dealing with base sustainment operations. A lot of the soldiers will come from West Hawaii, Waianae, Nanakuli, Ewa, Central Hawaii, Pro City, Waipahu. Some are from East Hawaii, Hawaii Kai, in-town, Waikiki, downtown Honolulu. We have a couple of soldiers that live on the neighbor islands, but majority live on Oahu.
And Camp Virginia is home to both the 29th BSTB, Brigade Special Troops Battalion, and the 100th Battalion, 442nd Infantry.
We have soldiers from all over the place. We have 2 companies that are from American Samoa. We have 1 company that's split between Guam and Saipan, and then 2 of our companies are in Honolulu. The original organization was the 100th Battalion, and they were built around Americans of Japanese ancestry. The 100th Battalion originally was known as the Purple Heart Battalion because so many of the soldiers were wounded and killed in action.
Well, for the families of the 29th Brigade Special Troops Battalion, I want to thank you all for your sacrifice that you've been giving. Your husbands and your wives, your spouses here, they've been doing a tremendous job. You'd be very proud of them. They have represented you, Hawaii, the National Guard, and this battalion very well. And it's all because of the spirit we bring. And I know that support is necessary from you for us to be at our best. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Go for broke! When we come back, it's a long way from Hawaii to Kuwait.
Tanya.
Hi, honey. It's me. I'm just another day in Kuwait, and I haven't lost the weight I said I was going to lose. Sorry.
The country of Kuwait is more than 8,500 miles from Hawaii, nearly halfway around the world. It's a relatively small country bordered by Saudi Arabia and Iraq, but it's strategically located on the Persian Gulf, pipeline for oil reserves of the entire Middle East, oil which is vital to America's energy needs. In 1990, the country of Iraq invaded Kuwait, killing innocent civilians and looting homes, offices, and cultural sites throughout the country. In their final push, the Iraqi army, under Saddam Hussein, destroyed more than 700 of the country's oil wells, lighting them ablaze and creating an environmental disaster. In 1991, the United States responded with military force. Operation Desert Storm liberated the country of Kuwait. And today, Kuwait not only welcomes U.S. military forces, but also pays a substantial fee each year to contribute to the cost of its protection.
You know, they actually appreciate us helping them out. We appreciate working with them and improving our, you know, they're the hosts for us in this country. So, you know, we just want to make sure we continue that relationship and our appreciation for them, letting us be a gracious host.
ندل على شيء إنه يدل على أن فعلا هناك.
I hope we continue this type of cooperation in the future with the U.S. Army and with this unit from Hawaii. For his part, he would like one day to visit Hawaii, to visit his friends, the friends that he just made, you know, from this unit here in Hawaii, and particularly to visit Honolulu, because we heard a lot about it, and maybe one day he will visit it and see the state of Hawaii.
From Hawaii, there's no direct flight to Kuwait, so it takes more than 29 hours to get there, traveling first to the U.S. mainland and then into Europe, usually Germany for the connecting flight to Kuwait City. The time difference between Hawaii and Kuwait is 13 hours, so it's literally day for night, making it difficult for loved ones trying to communicate on a common schedule.
What do I miss most about Hawaii is actually my family. First of all, my mom is still there. My brothers and sisters, nieces, nephews, just having the opportunity to have a cookout, barbecue on the beach with the family there, having a good time.
And it's not only the time and distance that separates Hawaii and Kuwait, it's the environment. Look at this landscape. Hundreds and hundreds of miles with nothing but flat sand, with no natural greenery and little water. In most places, it rains about 1 inch per year. And the temperature? About 64 degrees in the 2-month winter, and up to 160 degrees, yes, 160 degrees for the rest of the year. It was 140 degrees during our trip. Throughout the military bases in Kuwait, you will see solid colored flags raised to indicate the heat level, with green being mild and black the most intense.
This is water. The human body can't survive without it after 3 days. Here, we drink one of these every 30 minutes. If not, dehydration and serious heat injuries take place. I'm just staying on top of my game. Coming.
The closer we get to the slush puppy, bottle of water.
When we come back, sand and stuff.